Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
And hello again, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you here on a Sunday evening. It's 8:15 on the Mountain Time Zone, and that means it is time for our evening prayers. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for being a part of what we're doing here online. Thanks for hitting that like, share, and subscribe button, letting the people in your life, in your world know that this is what we're up to. We are up to prayer. An affirmative prayer, not a begging and beseeching prayer, not a woe is me prayer, not an oh poor me prayer, but a prayer that is an affirmation of truth. The truth as we know it, and often a truth that is being revealed even in the experience of prayer itself. So we call it prayer, we call it spiritual mind treatment, we call it affirmative this, and we call it all kinds of stuff. The important part to remember is that anyone may be a revealer of truth that lives in close indwelling contact with the divine. And so that is part of what we're about as well, is bringing forth the divine, bringing forth a greater expression of the divine through our words. And as our video shows, we have a whole prayer team here that we would love to get praying on your behalf. If you have a request, something you'd like to experience, or perhaps a celebration of some sort, please let us know. Drop an email, prayer@ntmedia.org. Get the prayer team praying on your behalf. And what I know is, prayer works. I got countless stories of where the spiritual mind treatment, the affirmation of truth, absolutely brings into my life, opens me up to even greater expressions of divine life. So let's get into it. If you're in a safe space, in a comfortable space where you can close your eyes, I invite you to do just that. Close your eyes. And take a deep, holy breath. Whatever that feels like for you, whatever time, whatever size, whatever that means for you. I invite you to set aside everything that came before this day, before this moment, everything that you already have accomplished this day, or maybe things you didn't quite get done this day, and just let all that be. Let go of everything other than this holy breath, this divine moment. For it is here that we come to know the one, It is here that we come to remind ourselves of the one power, the one presence, the one infinite intelligence that's moving and breathing and having its being as all of life. Your life, my life, the lives of everyone across this planet, everyone beyond, outside this planet, beyond this planet. The oneness is a universal energy, a universal creative energy of good, a creative force for good. And so I know it is the one force, the one everything. It is the source, it is the supply, it is the wellspring of everything and no thing. It is that one self-existent cause that is forever taking on form and experience in order to abandon that form, abandon that experience, so we may take on new form, new experience. The oneness revealing itself moment by moment by moment in glorious ways, in magnificent ways, as your life, as who you are, as who you came here to be, as who I am, of who I came here to be. And I know that same truth for each and every one across this planet. Everyone I encounter, a divine emanation of the God. I may not agree with what they say, I may not agree with how they behave, and yet I must not recognize their oneness. For we each exist within the whole. And yes, there are those that misuse the law, that are practicing a malpractice of this philosophy. And yet we turn our attention this evening to all that is good in our lives, all the wonder, all the glory, all the greatness that we have experienced this weekend, this past week, this past month, this year. To be in a place of absolute gratitude. No matter what the event may look like, no matter what our perception or our judgment of that experience may be, I come to a deep place of honoring and knowing that the oneness is revealing itself in magnificent ways, sometimes mysterious ways, sometimes confusing ways, and yet it is still all God. And so I have within me the ability, the opportunity to cast into the universal law a vision of the life I truly wish to live. And it's not only my ability, but each and every one listening to this word has that same ability. Each and every one across this planet has that ability. We are but waking up to this, waking up to our own magnificence, waking up to our own greatness, so we may express that greatness more fully into the world, into our lives around us. And so it is not so much a teaching or a study. It is not so much a learning or a worship. It is an absolute practice of demonstrating truth, of demonstrating universal truth through every event, every experience of our lives. Being in a place of absolute faith, absolute trust that everything's working out just as it must. That all the right people, all the right connections, all the right opportunities are flowing through and as my life now, and evermore. It is good. It is good to be in this place of knowing that there is nothing against me, that everything is happening for me, not happening to me. Heck, it's not even happening by me. It's all happening for me. And if that's true of my life, then that must be true of the lives of each and every one. That whatever it is happening for you. Providing an opportunity, providing a new avenue, providing a new relationship, or perhaps letting go of something that no longer serves, so that we may each come to an even greater experience of our wholeness, our oneness, and call it good. And call it very good. So I'm in this moment overflowing with a deep, deep sense of gratitude for the revealing that is already occurring within the lives of each and every one that are feeling this vibration, touched by this truth as it radiates out into the cosmos, and therefore must return fulfilled, could not return void. Grateful beyond measure to be a part of it, to be it, to witness it, to embrace it, and to know it as God, as good. And so I release this word into the law, into that universal co-creative law that must take shape and form around this word. It cannot return this word void or unfulfilled, that is already operating upon this word. I release into that law and let it be. And affirm this truth by simply saying, and so it is. And so it is. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you so much for being with us, folks. Thank you, Shay, for being here. Appreciate you. Anyone else that's watching now or at another time, feel free to chat along, chime along. And I got something new I want you to see before we go. So hang on, watch this.
I let love in. I feel the beat that's calling, calling, calling us to rise, rise, spirit rise up, rise in me. I ready my soul, I clear my mind. I'm here and now, in present time. I feel the power of 1,000 suns lighting up the dark. Oh, we rise as one. Oh, rise, rise. Spirit rise up, rise in me. Oh, rise, rise. Spirit rise up, rise.
Yes, folks. Faith Rivera at the Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living. I am so personally excited because I'm going to be there boogie, and it's going to be happening this time next week. So I'm not going to be with you next Sunday night, but we're going to be here on the network. But I will be boogieing down with Faith Rivera at the Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living. We invite you to come join us if you're watching online. We'll have a broadcast put up later this week. It will only be available on YouTube for the concert. And if you happen to be in the Las Vegas area, hey, plan on joining us. It's going to be a really, really cool time. All right, I'm Rev Robert. I'm getting out of here for now. Before I go, I want to say thanks to our organizational sponsors and individual donors. Please help us say thank you to our organizational sponsors and donors, including the Hefferland Foundation, Affiliated New Thought Network, International New Thought Alliance, Science of Mind Archives and Library Foundation, Center for Spiritual Living Denver, Center for Spiritual Living Midtown Atlanta, New Thought Philadelphia, Planned Happiness Institute, Summit Center for Spiritual Living, Center for Spiritual Living on the Lake, Unity Spiritual Center Kitchener, Om Center for Spiritual Living, Center for Spiritual Living North Jersey, Unity of Savannah, Center for Spiritual Living Seattle, and all of our individual donors and sponsors. Thank you for being a part of the New Thought Media Network. Please come be you. All right, folks, there we are. That's all we've got for a Sunday evening. If you're waiting for your name to show up on the thank you video, your wait is almost over. It's in production. We'll have it for you in another week or so. We'll have that, the newest, most updated version of our thank you video. So for everybody that's tuned in, thanks for being a part of what we're doing here on New Thought Media Network. I'm Rev Robert. I'm getting out of here for now. Hope you come back and join us again real soon. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. with Monday Morning Visioning here with myself, 7 a.m. bright and early on the Mountain Time Zone. Until then, I wish you peace and richest blessings. Bye now.